showed up in Milwaukee, and we've got a game. 7-7 into the bottom of the 8th inning. National League batting, and Andrew Jones first up against Ugueth Urbina, longtime National Leaguer. Now with Boston. Strike one. The Andrew Jones. Then Jose Hernandez. Then Luis Castillo of the Florida Marlins against Urbina. Mike Sweeney takes over at first base. Robert Fick is in the game in right field. Sweeney will bat fourth. Urbina first, and Fick obviously will stay in that sixth spot. 1 ball, 1 strike from Urbina, who early in the season, Tim, was throwing 89, maybe 90, and now he's getting it up there in the mid to upper 90s.
That's common with guys who have had shoulder operations. It takes a while for them to come back. Andrew Jones certainly familiar with Urbina. He faced him when Urbina was with the Montreal Expos.
Urbina has filled a void for the Red Sox, taking over as their closer. Batista to his left. High throw, but out. One away here in the bottom of the 8th. The game tied 7-7 this week. Both pitchers, by the way, are now batting in the number 1 spot as we play here in the 8th inning. An interesting little aside as Hernandez fouls away strike one.
Think of the first All-Star game played in this city at County Stadium back in 1955. It was won on a home run by Stan Musial in the bottom of the 12th inning.
The 0-1 to Hernandez. Too much upstairs, and it's 0-2.
Joe, the reason I brought that up was that if you look at the high fastball, he blows it by Hernandez. A fellow with the Fourth Estate was doing a survey today with the passing of Ted Williams, asking those around the game who was the best living hitter since Ted had passed. I'm sure you'll get a lot of different answers, but my answer was Stan Musial. Henry Aaron and Willie Mays with the home runs. Willie Mays, the best player I've ever seen, but as far as putting the fat part of the bat on the ball consistently, as you see Stan Musial's game-ending home run in the bottom of the 12th inning, I think Stan was the best and may have been the greatest low ball hitter in the history of the game.
And Bill Madlock winning the next All-Star game to be played here in 1975. Bill Madlock is actually here. Joined the festivities in Milwaukee with 2 out, nobody on. Luis Castillo, who had a 35-game hitting streak early in the season, and uses that tremendous speed that he has to his advantage, bouncing the ball on the ground, dropping down bunts, slapping at the ball. He doesn't have a pretty swing, but he just puts ash to agate and then starts to run. 2-0.
If he puts ash to agate on the ground, he can fly. 18 infield hits during that hitting streak of 35 games.
Ugueth Urbina's taking care of the first 2. There's that odd swing that Castillo has. It really doesn't look like a major league swing as he's kind of exiting the batter's box, getting a head start to first and just flailing at the ball, but boy, it's effective.
It's similar to Ichiro's swing with not quite the strength that Suzuki has.
On 2-1, Urbina. That's what pitchers try to get Castillo to do, hit the ball in the air. And Ugueth Urbina has a perfect 8th inning in this game. The 73rd All-Star game in Milwaukee will head to the 9th inning with the team's